Cologne says he buys almost 20 of these every month, plus cases of water. He says he spends about $100 every month just so he can have clean water. Things have calmed down out here, but just a few hours ago, Governor Scott was right here being greeted by top leaders with opt-in, spending a total of $1.1 million to purchase it and $1.1 million to renovate it. That's a total of $2.2 million. Dave, Paige, it's been almost a month since 15-year-old Misty Ariel Cornegay shot her 16-year-old brother in this home right behind me. I actually got to spend the day with these dinosaurs, some of which you see right behind me coming alive as we speak. It's not hard to spot a mobile home in Inglis that's run down, abandoned, or in need of more than $500 in repairs. Almost every day, DJ Raffi comes out here on the street corner to dance, just like he's doing right behind me right now. He says because he likes to make people happy. Paige, if approved, Keith Perry's GRU governance bill would let voters in Gainesville decide who they want running GRU. Dave, this runoff election will decide who will replace former city councilman Berlin Weeks. Now the two candidates up for seat 2 are Katie Parks Bogart and Jerry Mongo. The son of a U.S. congressman is in the spotlight again after being arrested for driving under the influence. A North Central Florida teenager passed away earlier this afternoon after a tragic car accident. Third-party sources confirm 16-year-old Christy Bassett passed away at UF Shands earlier. The streets were filled with thousands of people walking, running, and driving for a good cause today. More than 6,000 people gathered for the March of Dimes in Gainesville to raise awareness for premature babies.
She's been missing for 61 days today.
For Kiana Williams' mother, that's 61 days of not knowing where her daughter is. But Thursday, she got a call that would put an end to that uncertainty.
He told me that they had found my daughter.
Dorsey hearing the news from Alachua County Sheriff's deputy, saying they now know where her daughter's body is as crews work to dig through a field of grass just off the side of the road in Alachua. Officials say the investigation led them to the remains right here to a field in Alachua, miles away from Williams' home.
It brings me a peace of mind that I know where she is now.
Williams went missing in February after she told her kids she would be getting gas and she'd be back to take them to school. She never returned to her Gainesville home, and her car was later found in Putnam County with her boyfriend, 42-year-old Kelvin Bryant. It was Bryant who officials with the state attorney's office say led them to the body.
I know it has been so trying for Irma and their children.
Williams' family gathering to mourn the loss of the mother of 3. But it was something they knew for weeks after Bryant was charged with first-degree murder, vehicle theft, and tampering with evidence. Dorsey delivering a message to the man accused of taking her daughter away from her children.
I'll never forget, but I forgive you because you don't win. You don't win. I want you to understand you don't win.
You may have an increased risk of getting cancer.
For Fort White resident Raul Colon, this piece of paper is the last straw. He says after years of having problems with his water, just last month the town sent a notice saying it contains contaminants and it may not be safe to drink. But Colon has known that all along, and he's not alone.
The water has looked brown, a pinkish color, a yellow color. It's never been clear until after they redid the system.
Colon says he buys almost 20 of these every month, plus cases of water. He says he spends about $100 every month just so he can have clean water.
And then for them to raise the bill to pay for water we can't really drink, unless people, there's people around here that won't have choices. They don't have the benefits of me buying water.
Both Trice and Colon have gone to town leaders with their complaints.
They say that they're working on the issue.
We're working on it. That's the famous lines, we're working on it.
They told us the same thing, only they refused to say it on camera. An official with the Public Works Department handing us this, another notice just like the one Colon got, saying there are even more contaminants in the water. Colon's notice says it'll be fixed by the end of the month, but this one says by the end of the year. And some say the problem stretches far past the homes.
When we turn on the water fountain, it's discoloring, and when you taste it, it tastes horrible. Moreno Rodriguez is an athlete at Fort White High School. He says he has to bring a gallon of water to school every day instead of drinking out of the fountains. At home, it's perfect. I have well water, it's good, everything is fine, but when we come to school, it's not the same type of water, and it's disgusting. And parents like Trice are concerned. She says it's gotten so bad, the teachers had to take action.
Some of the teachers raised money, did fundraising to purchase bottle water filling stations for bottles so the kids could actually have fresh, clean water to drink.
Now, after years of complaining, the residents just want answers.
We are your people. Look out for us. That's all we're asking. Give us some answers.